Welcome back to The Nest. If you are just tuning in, we are in conversation with Isaac, talking about the journey from Turkana to empowering lives, caring about the marginalized communities. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Let's talk about, we're still on Pendo Kamili.
Yes.
What role does the community play that is essential for you in Pendo Kamili?
Majorly, actually, community plays a very key role because I cannot, because for example, I don't know about the needy families.
Yes.
The community are the ones who introduce me to those families, and they tell me this, and they tell me stories about those families, and that's how. Number two, security, because living in the slum itself is not it's not very quite safe.
Yeah.
So the community have played a very key role of ensuring that I'm safe as I walk around, because maybe most of the time people think like when you come from a different community, maybe you have money or a phone,
you could be
attacked, and the community has really played a very key role in just welcoming, ensuring that I'm part of them, not like an outsider, protecting myself. And my wife and children also go there.
Nice. Your wife and children, we'll talk more about them. Lastly, what is the most fulfilling moment in all this as executive director, as founder? What fulfills your heart?
What fulfills my heart is just to see change of people who had a similar challenge that I had. That just to see their smiles, they're smiling, seeing children going to school, ensuring that, like they can breathe and have life, like just look, life can be better when they are.
And you're doing that for them.
For themselves.
I'm glad to hear that. Tell me, how long does it take for one to, if I want to go to Turkana, how long will it take for me to travel? By road.
By road.
Yes.
It takes about 3 days to, takes 3 days.
3 full days to travel.
Yeah, and then that will take you to Lodwar. And then now it depends where you want to go. But if you want to go to my village, then it means you take another 2 hours to get to a village where I was born, or you can go into your
that's I didn't know that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
3 full days.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about your family. You have a beautiful family. You have a wife and 3 amazing children.
Yes.
How did you meet Christine?
Wow. When I came to Nairobi, when I came to Nairobi, I went to Bible school. I visited a church, and I saw a worship leader, and then later we started relating. It was very scary for him to hear me. I come from Turkana.
It was alarming.
But he chose to say yes to me, and we've been married for 18 years.
So basically, it's 17 years of your career.
A year to marriage.
Wow. What drew you to her?
One, the humility.
Humility,
and the faith. And humility and the faith part of it. And I had love for her generally, because he didn't see me from a different tribe. He saw me like I'm just a human being.
She gave you a chance.
A chance.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And Christine works with empowering women as well.
Yes.
How has she been key to supporting you in doing your job?
Majorly, because majorly working with women, I need to have another woman to come alongside. And my wife helps me to do home visits.
Yes.
He also uses her skill to help help me manage resources, because majorly a lot of times he's the one, like when resources come in, he works with the rest of the team to ensure food is provided, or when other administrative roles he plays.
Just being at the center of
everything.
So what role does family support? You've said your children and your wife have been key in your job. What role does family support play in demanding your work for the community? How have they pushed you through?
first of all, encouragement, including to this interview. It wasn't really quite easy. It's
Wow,
like to
yeah,
really,
and I'm glad that you came.
yeah, because I'm not,
sharing.
I'm not attention kind of a guy. Regardless
Yeah.
how my personality, but first of all they encouraged me, and number two, pray for me. Like my son prayed for me in the morning as I leave the house.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then again, just when traveling out, maybe going to Turkana, they ensure that everyone else is taken care of. Like when I'm away to Turkana, they take care of the rest of the children going to school, ensuring children are brought back from home. And,
have they been to
yes,
Turkana? They
yes,
must have.
They have actually. They did. I think last year, but we traveled by road. That was the first experience we've had with them, and my son was there and removed all clothes and did like the rest of the boys and slept outside.
When you go to the Romans, you do as
the Romans do.
So he got into the system.
So he got out of the system. So and my daughter was a bit is an Nairobian, looks like, but my son seemed to be more integrative to the community, and people love him.
Sons take after their father. So that is why he was very much in his element. The ladies, I'm sure, were very complaining. Lack
of toilet and all those things.
Okay, so we have such challenges.
A lot of challenges.
Give us like 2, 3, 4 challenges. Do you guys do you walk like long distances to get water? Is that true?
True, yes.
It is true.
Yes.
Do you guys still eat wild berries and wild fruits?
Yes, very true, very true.
To get processed meals that us we have access to in the urban areas, I'm guessing for them it's the ones that are given out by
Relief, actually.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so that's hard.
Yeah, very sad. and like right now, it's a very one of the biggest challenge currently. I think things that I'm trying to look for ways to do is relief, because right now it's one of the drought seasons in Turkana, and actually families that I know, I've received a lot of calls of maybe going home and giving relief, but I've not yet received support to do relief, but my wish is to do the same.
To do relief.
Yes. But other challenges are apart from lack of hostels, because distance where access to the hostel is very far, and lack of a medical facility, lack
to travel literally long
distances to get an hostel, lack of an ambulance.
Donkeys?
Yes, they still use donkeys.
Okay.
And then lack of access. Even education, lack of facilities, in a school, I work with a school in Lorraine where I was born.
Yeah.
And they have very limited access, because I take sometimes uniform, take to the children uniform. Last year we raised money to buy shoes for children.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's been just my role to support
Turkana. Now you're explaining Turkana.
Yeah, so it has unique challenges, but the girls,
you live there to the point. For you as a man, it's easy.
Yeah.
And even for the women who've grown in that community, they find it as easy as maybe your son found it. But there are other girls who find it
it's just trouble,
because there's sanitary towels.
Yes, exactly. Issue.
Such things.
Yes.
How often do they get supplies? How often do you?
So myself, I've been raising support for one school.
Yeah.
And one school, yes, we've been and my wife my wife is the one who's been talking to other women.
Yeah.
Because when we visited and went and spent time with the children when we were leaving the uniform, then we realized the challenge was been sanitary pads. So we've been majorly for girls, and it's been a great challenge. So we provide one school, but there's so many other schools that have a lot of those needs, and
You're a parent to Matthew.
Yes.
Virginia, and Pascaline.
Yes.
What are the values you've instilled in them? I'm guessing resilience.
Resilience, but majorly it's faith.
Faith.
That has been a great thing. Core value for them. And number 2 is caring. As in we don't have to have everything to help. I think you can support others to be a help, because out of what that and then thirdly is Yeah, to pray about Turkana, because we need more people to go instill values about education, how education has changed me and how important education to them, and being girls actually even to advocate for that in Turkana too. Yeah, majorly.
A random question that just came into my mind. When traveling for 3 days, I'm guessing it's not fully tarmac.
Yes.
There are areas where you have to maneuver.
Yes.
So hopefully 10, 20 years from now, journey to Turkana would be smoother than it is.
Yes, it will be much better. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Lastly, as we close up on the segment concerning basically your family, is there, how do you manage being a present dad and a present husband, as well as doing community work? Where do you get this balance?
Well, I think one is the component to be, first of all, is ensuring that the dream of wanting to help the community is not my own personal initiative, it's a family initiative.
Okay, yeah, so your family has also taken
it up.
Nice.
So, like for example, going together, we can treat it as a date, you know. We can go in the program on Saturday, spend time with children and family, and then walk back home or visit Turkana together. Apart from that, also on Sundays, we go to church together, and then also we spend some more time, like friends, like last year, they gave us a treat to go to Malindi.
Wow. Yeah. As a family.
Yeah, as a family.
That's nice. And at least there are people who are also pouring back into you.
Exactly.
Because you're also pouring into other people.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Maybe tell us the secret of, how do I say it? The secret of just having it all figured out. Like, your family is doing well, your work side is doing well, your faith as a pastor is doing well. What's the secret?
It's just Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, because I think like I put him in the center of these things, and he's the one who fixes all those things. And where sometimes I've not been perfect, I ask him to come alongside, and a praying family too, and friends. Actually, that has been a great support, because family and friends have been a great support, and then we have people who are also pouring on us and looking to checking that we are healthy and great.
Yeah. Talking about our Savior, you are a pastor.
Yes.
Yes. How does this faith help you in your decision making as a leader? What's the guidance?
One, faith brings the component that you're not the one who fixes everything. Someone else in authority, and that's God, that has more power to make those decisions.
Yeah. And
then number two, it's like our reference, the Word of God. The Word of God helps us to make appropriate decisions, like how because it's all decisions are within the Word of God, and it helps us to ensuring that when we are not loading over, we are servants, you know, and that provides us with servant leadership, whereby we are not doing, you know, like being a seen or, you know, like you just go out to serve the maker, not being a CEO or anyone else, and clean up the trenches with others, coming alongside everyone else, and doesn't make you like, you know, you're the CEO and you have to want to tell people what this and this and that and that. No.
You're really quite humble. Yeah. As a CEO, I'm going to clean the trenches. Yeah, because your title doesn't prevent you from doing normal
things. Exactly.
Were you? What did you experience your faith journey and experience as a pastor when you came to Nairobi and met Christine, or were you already in this line of work before? Were you a pastor back in your place in Turkana?
So as I mentioned, when I was born, there was a missionary that came to our village, and out of that I had a relationship with their children. I came to faith at that time. So that's how my journey came in. So at some period of time, I started sensing that, because those missionaries came up and how faith brought a lot of change in our community. That's how I ended up going to school. That's why I began to change different values from the Turkana community. Maybe that's why I'm, you know, my father has so many wives, but myself, I have one.
Monogamous. It makes me wonder, you didn't have the interest?
No, I think like I just, those values, my values began because of the faith part of it. And then, and then now when I came to Nairobi, I ended to Bible school. And then now values began to to draw me. And then number two, I also realized when I was growing up that polygamy was not the best thing. Why? Because it's stressful, and then competition, like
it's a drama
and like you have many other children, no attention from parents or something like that. So those values were built in myself, and then later, and then when we met with Christine, and that was also the lots of decisions that were made out of the faith part of it.
Yeah, and faith has given you so much courage from within. You're full of energy.
Yes, exactly.
Are there moments where you've been low? There has to be moments where you're down, you're low. How do you bring yourself up?
Well, I have many times these things that I go out, I meet so many needs, and sometimes I don't have those resources to, Number two, I so many, problems. Like, for example, receiving calls from Turkana that there is relief needed to. It's very discouraging sometimes. It's like asking people, like, God, can someone come and help? It's very, it's like sometimes very discouraging. Sometimes you need to do things, but there's no lack of resources. How faith has brought the component, like, what I cannot do, God will do it. So that's how I've been able to inspire myself in those lowing moments.
What message would you like to share with young people about being of service? Because it all your how do I put it? We call people from your decade baby boomers.
Yes.
So how can you advise Gen Alpha and Gen
Zs
on how they can help you in this initiative and hold your hand to serve the communities?
I think they can come, because definitely my son is my daughter is in Form 4.
Okay.
My son is in grade 10. And then Virginia is grade 6.
Okay.
So both of them come, and they come help to give sweets to the children.
Yeah.
And then number two, they have opportunities for service where we do cleaning. So there are opportunities there, even helping in social media, or maybe ensuring that the program, everyone knows what is happening, or just coming alongside. Sometimes it doesn't need a lot of resources. It just needs to be available, and setting maybe an hour.
Okay.
And
an hour is possible. 3 days plus 2 hours is a bit tricky. Yeah, but an hour can be worked out. What legacy do you hope your work will leave in Turkana and beyond?
Wow. One of the legacy is I want just to see people change. And like living with dignity and hope. And then in Turkana, I want to see children go to school.
You want to see a number of schools
available for children.
Yes.
And then just not only just retain them in school, and provide the necessary tools that they will help everyone have access. Because I also got that access because someone else helped me to do the same. And above all, just to have people to know Jesus, that Jesus is the hope for the world. True.
Yes.
That's.
And you've met people who haven't experienced faith.
Yes.
How do you approach this to them? How do you tell them about Christ without sounding like, if you don't hear about Christ, I'm not going to help you? Is it there's faith-based work, and then there's a practical work you do in the community. How do you differentiate between this is based on my faith and letting people know about Jesus, this is based on my practical empowerment in the community?
Amazing. That's why it's called Pendo Kamili.
Pendo Kamili.
Yeah, because Pendo Kamili means complete love.
Complete love.
Jesus did not come just to share the gospel, because most of the time a church comes to say we want to see you Kerubo to get born again, and that's not the gospel is holistic. Number two, in actually, like, even I have Muslims who are part of my program. I don't because Jesus is the one who saves. I'm not the one who saves people.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've dealt with Muslims as
well.
Yes. Atheists. Have you experienced some atheists?
No, I've never met with them, but
not really.
Not really.
Okay.
But my approach is majorly like I don't come with the component of faith first. I think like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just first of all, faith is about relationships. And I think, like, for example, you cannot begin to engage with someone unless you get to know them. So I think that's been imagined, and that's the reason why Pendo Kamili is to build relationships with people, and out of that, people can make those appropriate faith decisions, and also even life, even counseling, that's the same way. You don't just come and saying like, you need to get born again. No. I think like it is just practical faith, and then people can see.
True.
People can see.
Yeah. When you see a family from where you started and a year into the program, they're doing much better. It must be a clear indication of the program is working.
Exactly.
What if I do not have the financial aid? What can I do to still support? What can I do to still show up? Maybe for the Saturday program, tell me a bit more about it. Do you have a contribution? What can I do to be part of the team on Saturday?
One, there are possible ways, because women need counseling. We need more. If someone is a counselor, he can come in. Or someone has, like for example, a CSR activity, like they want to do, like providing food, because we provide food every Saturday. They can do the same. Thirdly, we can come do mentorship
nice.
And coming and mentoring children, or if you are a medical practitioner, then we can work out with a medical camp where we can provide the community with medical services for free. And anyway, everyone is invited.
Everyone is invited. Even if you don't have a service you can provide, you can be of service.
Of service, exactly,
As we wrap up the segment, I would like you to maybe give us your last comments on what's your dream for Pendo Kamili, and how we can get in touch with you and your work, and what you have for those of us who are watching at home. What you'd like them to go back home with.
One, I think one of the dreams I have for Pendo Kamili is, one, I want to increase more families. From 55, I want to raise it further. Because now, because of limited resources, that's why I've limited the number to 55. But also, we don't want to make an impact, like a random impact, like just coming, helping just everyone. We want to work with people, because help that is sustainable is something that you're working with people. So we want to increase the number of families and children that we support. That is the greatest dream I want to see that happen. Now, number two is basically support more children, maybe by providing books when they go to school, providing uniform for children, and sanitary pads for girls, and those are the dreams that I want to see. And above all is just to have to really everyone else to come and help, join in and help.
And see Turkana be better. Not just Turkana, but every other
community.
Place. Thank you so much for coming on board, for being here today, sharing with us your journey, about your resilience and the faith that you hold in your heart. You have made us learn that it all starts with one thing, the decision. A decision to care, a decision to show up, a decision to make a change, right?
Yes.
I wish you all the best in your endeavors, and asante sana for being on board with us.
Thank you.
For our viewers back at home, I hope you've learned something. You might not change the whole world today, but you can change someone's life next to you. Thank you for staying tuned with us. Catch up with us again next week, same place, same time.